Hey everyone, it's Julian. Thank you so much for checking out this video. It is day 32 of me documenting my programming journey towards becoming a mobile developer. Today is Thursday, March 24th at 6 o'clock a.m. and I'm kicking it off here with another lesson on the Ultimate Portfolio app course on the Hacking with Swift website. And I'm really excited to be done with this course. I kind of want to move on. It's been a while and I just kind of want to stray from courses altogether and do my own shit, but I want to finish what I started here. I don't want to quit early, especially because I think this course has a lot to offer in general, and Paul's great, he's the teacher. So I just want to go through it, and then I'm going to just design a bunch of, or program, or whatever you want to call it, a bunch of my own apps, put them out, practice on my own, and I'm excited for that. But for now, we are getting into how to design more complex widgets than the one you saw in my previous vlog, where we did a widget, but it was very, very simple and honestly kind of crappy. And so let's check out how that works. Done with that lesson, let's check it out. So mainly what we have that's new is this new portfolio widget multiple entry view, which is giving us a widget that shows multiple items from our project, as opposed to the previous widget that only shows one item from our project. In case you're new here, the app is basically about creating projects to help people learn new skills like play the guitar, and then you create items within those projects that facilitate that learning or that skill. For example, buy a guitar, get guitar lessons. So we're using widgets here to show different items, the most high priority items from different projects. So with that out of the way, that's all this stuff. And what we had originally was, if we go here to our simulator, we search for Ultimate Portfolio, because that's just the name I've been using. And we go here, that's the one we have by default. Again, really boring, not very good, no design at all. And then this is the one that we just designed. It has a little bit of a border on the side, and it also adapts depending on how many items should be shown, depending on the size of the widget. So the bigger the widget, the more items will be shown. And what's particularly cool is if we add this widget, and we then go to settings over here, and then we go to our accessibility, which I'm already here, and then we go to change our font size to a really large font. We go back to our widget now. It adjusts as it should to the bigger font size. Yeah, this is cut off, but that's fair because it's a really long item name, as it says. But also, we're only showing 4 items now, and we were showing 5 before. So that helps us avoid too much white space here if we have short item names and all that kind of stuff. So it's perfect. It adapts well, even for incredibly high font sizes. So that is all I'm going to do today as far as this course goes. I really want to move on to doing my own stuff now, because we're moving on in the course to a lot of CloudKit stuff, which is how you use your app in conjunction with Apple's iCloud. And that's going to be important for me at some point, but I really don't think it's worth pushing off doing my own stuff for like another week, just so that I could learn that stuff that I'm probably not going to end up using for quite a while. So I'll come back to this, and I know I said the thing earlier about not doing that, but I just really want to, because it doesn't really seem like the best use of my time at this point when I'm still this early on and haven't done as much independently as I want to. So that's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to work on that expense tracker app that I actually shipped it a few episodes ago. If you want to check that out, I don't remember which one it was, but I'm going to work on an update for that app because I want it to be a tab layout instead of the single view that it currently is. Let's give it a shot, get started, and probably make only a little bit of progress because I don't have that much time before I have to get ready for work. So I made a bit of progress. I made more progress than I thought I would. Let's check it out. So before, what I had was one screen. You open up the app and we had one personal expenses section and we had a business expenses section, and each expense was split up as designated by the user with this picker here. And now what I have is this personal tab, which opens by default, and this business tab. And when we go back and forth between personal and business, we will see that the header changes and our expenses change, which is great. It's a really good start. However, there are quite a few bugs that I do not have the time to sort out right now. For example, if we hit the edit button, oh, that wasn't working before. That wasn't working before, and I don't know why it's working now. Let's move something over to the business expenses. Try the edit button again, go back to business expenses, hit the edit button. Okay, that's working now, never mind. But something that's very not intuitive is that if we're in the business expenses and we hit plus to add an expense, it looks like nothing got added, but that's because the personal tab is the one that's receiving expenses by default. So even if we are on business and hit plus, we're adding a personal expense just because of the way things are coded. It's not originally designed to work this way. So I have to fix that code to make it so that it knows what tab it's on and it adds the expense in the appropriate tab. That'll be, I think, pretty easy, but I don't have time to get into that right now. Another thing I want to do is make it so that instead of having a sheet pop up, because this isn't super intuitive to me, I kind of like the idea of going along with the rest of iOS and having a new screen swipe in from the right side and come in here instead of having a sheet pop up. That would also make it more intuitive because it would give us the little arrows that you're used to seeing on the side of something that's clickable in iOS. So for example, if you had the settings app, you go into the main portion of your settings and everything has these little, I forget what they're called, but these little marks, these arrows to show that they're tappable, that they'll push into another view. So I want to integrate both of those things. I want to fix that bug, and then I want to get rid of the sheet functionality that's going on here. But I do not have time right now because I got to get ready for work. Thank you so much for watching this vlog. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.